shit.
Can you hear me? Is it working? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we good? We good? All right, guys. So we recorded like, what was that? Like 25 minutes, 30 or not? Like 25 minutes, 20 minutes?
Yeah, like 20 minutes.
So one of us forgot to press the recording button. So
all right, for sure. You were hella just blaming it on your luck. Relax.
all right, Rob. Yeah, I know it was.
J Curls.
It's all good. J Curls. All right, guys. Let's start it over. Let's start it over. Episode 1, guys, or not episode 1. Oh my God, bro, my mind is everywhere right now. Episode 3, guys, of the Late Night Perspectives with your boy Jacob, other host Rob.
Yes, sir.
Special guest today, guys. I've been waiting for this one for a while. Honestly, we've been meaning to hang out, but how to get him on the podcast, guys. Isai, my boy, was popping. We was good with it. We back.
Nice to see you, bro.
It's kind of weird doing this all over again, low-key.
Yeah, it's all good, but
It's all good. We back. So let's just
It's not weird, bro. I'm hella just vibing out with it.
Yeah, you chilling? You're
Yeah.
all schmacked and shit?
No, I don't
get
think.
schmacked like the last one, bro. This
No,
fool
I'm
was
not.
dead. He was just like...
Literally wasn't. Maybe I was
Really?
for like 5 minutes. No, what's it called? Nah, yeah, but what's it called? Where'd you want to start off at, bro? Let's just get straight into it. Like, we can save the boxing stuff for later. I don't know if you want to save the boxing stuff for later.
We can get into how we met. I mean, fuck,
because I don't
it's so
want him to
weird
go
doing-
over boxing. He hella just went over like 20 minutes of boxing, so I don't
know,
want
it
him
was
to go over
really
like
good.
another 20 minutes of boxing, you know? So we'll just get into something else. Like, what's up, bro? How was your upbringing, would you say? Like, did you have everything handed to you? Were you like more on the other side? Did you need to work for everything? Were you like more like how was it for you growing up? You know? How was your upbringing?
bro, for me, it was yeah, bro. Like I didn't have anything handed to me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best way to put it. You know, I mean, the only thing I did have handed to me was living with both my parents.
Where'd you grow up? What area?
Spring Valley.
Okay.
Spring Valley.
Hello, where?
Right there off of Hamacha.
Okay. Well, I mean, I did for a little while. I grew up in like Lemon Grove, La Mesa area, but I did grow up in like Spring Valley. I lived there for like 2 years, but yeah, I know I'm familiar with the area and
Yeah.
everything.
I was there like 18 years, bro. Basically.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You lived there your whole life?
My whole life, and then
Yo, did you play baseball there?
no,
No.
I played soccer.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I played soccer.
Oh, okay.
So that
Hello.
was my sport at the time. But yeah, going back to the question, bro. I was like growing up, we didn't have much.
Mm-hmm.
So like my parents, you know, my dad and my mom, they're both immigrants from Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't have much either. They came here and they, you know, worked hard to get what they have now.
Hello.
And like my dad was always the one working. My mom was usually the stay-at-home mom.
Mm-hmm.
And like growing up, bro, it was funny because it was like a roller coaster. Like there was like the really good times and there was the really bad times.
For sure.
Like that's all I remember. Just good times and bad times. I don't remember
Nothing in between.
Nothing in between, bro.
Hello.
You know, so like like my first couple of years, it was pretty cool. You know, everything was smooth. We were in a all right little home and stuff. And then out of nowhere, my dad just started like bringing in pretty good money, and he got a pretty big house right there in Spring Valley. And then from there, he got a couple other houses in Arizona.
Okay.
And then life just started to look pretty nice for everybody. You know,
Yeah.
it was looking pretty good. And then in 2007 or 2008, like when the economy crashed, like he went bankrupt. So he lost all 3 of his houses, bro.
How fast would you say that shit happened? Like, did it just happen like instantly? He lost everything in a month, or did it just like?
I think it was a process. I mean, I don't remember too much how fast the process. It felt
Yeah.
fast for me,
like-
like looking back at it. But I think it might have been like a 3-month process, bro.
It was probably a process, bro, because I remember my grandpa had his company too, and the same thing, bro. Like, we were living like, it was different. It was totally different, but it was definitely like this because you feel like the lifestyle changes after a while,
Yeah,
you know?
and it does, bro. Like, I mean, as a kid, like, when your dad or your parents are doing fine, you ask for something and they kind of just give it to you. And then all of a sudden, is like you ask for something and it doesn't come.
Yeah, you're just like, hey, you know what? We got to cut back on some stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
then
It's
they're like, oh,
whoa.
no, like you don't need that, and it's like,
Yeah.
well, you weren't saying that before, you know. So it's just, I mean, for a kid, it's just a change.
For sure.
It's a big change. You're like, well, what just happened?
Yeah.
And I remember, bro, having my dad like just being stressed out a lot of times, and like my mom, there was a point where there was a lot of fighting going on because of the stress between, you know, what was going on for them. And I didn't understand. I was just like, why are they fighting so much?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? But as I grew a little older, like I started realizing, okay, like it was everything that was going on.
Do you think that affected you, like seeing that as you got older? Like, did you put that into like pieces? Like you're like, oh shit, like we're struggling back then. Like,
Yeah, bro. It's funny because when I was younger, bro, I remember a lot of like my friends having their parents like divorced, and like they were like, oh, I'm going to my dad's house this week, or next week I'm going to my mom's. Like they were able to do whatever the fuck they wanted.
us.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how it was for us.
I'm just gonna like if I want to go to my dad's, I go to my dad's. If not, I'll be at my mom's. And, like I remember going home to both my parents and just like. I was like, damn, bro, I wish I was like that. So I remember when they used to fight, I was like, well, hopefully they like.
Bro, people used to fucking make jokes. They're like, dog, you have 2 houses. I was like, fuck you, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not funny.
I thought it was cool, bro. Like for some reason, like I was just talking to this like with a friend the other day. Like when I was younger, I thought it was cool to have your mom and your dad separate. Like you could go to 2 different places. Because I remember like. They would go to their dad, and if the dad said no, they just go to their mom, and their mom would be like, yes.
And
It's
you're like,
crazy on the
that's dope.
perspectives, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy on the perspectives how you see it, because our fucking perspective is totally different.
Yeah,
We're
of
like,
course.
fuck, like I gotta go to my dad's this weekend. That sucks. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to leave. Like every other weekend, you gotta pack bags, go over there. It sucks, you know?
Yeah.
So
So-
totally different.
It's 2 different perspectives, bro. And I remember like seeing it like that. Like my boy's like, oh, like he couldn't come over to the house because his dad said no. So he'll go ask his mom, and his mom be like, yeah. Like so, like if I go ask my dad, yo, can I go to the house to my homie's house? And he said no, my mom was gonna say no too. So I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
You know?
y'all got it easy.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
like growing up, that was like my thought. But then as I got older, I was like, bro, this is such a blessing to have both my parents together.
For sure, dude.
It was such a blessing to have it together, bro, because they even through the tough times where they like you thought they were gonna break,
Stay
they
together.
stayed together. So like I feel like that taught me that I have to be the same way.
And I want to bring this up real quick too, because obviously I did see your first YouTube video that you put out, bro. It was actually really good, by the way. But you did mention that you were like, you and your parents and your family, you guys were picking up bottles and stuff, you know?
Yeah, bro.
Like, how old were you when that was going on and stuff?
So I think I was getting into middle school barely, bro. So I was probably like 10 or because I was a young one, like in middle school. Like in high school, I graduated being 17.
Oh, okay.
So like barely turning 17, I think. So I think I was like 9. It was like either going. No, I was going into middle school, bro. It was like 8 or 9, I think, or maybe less. 8 or 9. What is that, like 5th grade?
I don't know. I'm on a different age than you guys. I'm 20.
You're 20?
Yeah, I'm 20,
Damn,
bro. Hella.
So yeah, I was like 8 or 9. I don't remember what grade I was in, but
Yeah, it's like 5th grade.
Hey, hold up. They don't know how old you are. How old are you, bro?
I'm 21. I'm about to be 23.
What the fuck? I thought you were 22. Oh,
Hold up, you said
I was like,
21
whoa,
going
I
on
feel
23.
old right now.
I was like, hold
That's
up.
crazy.
No, I'm
That's
about to be
wild.
22.
Fuck, that's crazy.
December baby, bro. Sad.
Okay, little sag. Little sag, baby. That's what's up. December what, bro?
2nd.
Hella.
So going back to the question, bro.
Yes, sir.
I was like 8 or 9, bro, and I remember like this is when everything happened. Like in 2007, 2008, like we went from having the house, and then we moved to like a smaller house, and then it was crazy how things were just happening, bro. I remember like it was just like bad shit after bad shit. You know, like that happened, and then my dad like fucked up his meniscus, and then so he lost his job, and then like the cars he still had left, he had to sell them. You know, and we kept like 1 or 2 cars. And then after that, it was like, okay, like, you know, I don't know what happened if they broke the lease or if the lease was finished. We moved into my grandpa's house, and it was like a little room. It was 6 of us living in the little room, bro.
One room.
Crazy. Yeah, 1 shower. Like there wasn't even a kitchen in there, bro. Like
That's
we would go into my grandpa's house to cook.
How was that adjustment for you?
It was, you know, it was pretty stressful, bro. Like as a kid, like I just remember like little things, you know, and I think the reason why I remember those maybe is because they were like life traumas. Like I remember like little glimpses of how it happened, bro.
Yeah.
But I remember like, bro, it's just a lot of people in one room. You know, I remember my parents having issues and shit, like because it was just so much stress. And then not only that, but we would have to go to the beach, like as a family, bro. Literally, all of us would go. Like go to like Coronado and then like put our hands in the fucking trash and look for plastic bottles and just, you know, pile them up and bring them back to the house.
You weren't used to that.
Did you get what you were doing? Did you understand at that age? You were like, oh shit, like we gotta, you know, get these bottles for money, or were you just like, oh, you know, your parents told me to do this, like I'm gonna go do it?
As a kid, bro, I was very smart. Like I always knew, like very aware of stuff. But at the same time, I kind of took it in for like fun. You know what I'm saying? Like I think what made it fun, and those tough times, bro, actually made our family a little closer.
It's all about perspective.
Yeah, it's all about perspective. So one, you can see it as a bad thing that happened to me, or two, you can see it as a humbling experience that was also like, damn, like, you know, at the end of the day, I'm grateful to where I am now, bro, because I'm not living like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
so it's good, obviously, that you went through that, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So when I was younger, bro, I think I remember seeing it like it was fun because I was younger, bro. And then the other day, me and my brother had a conversation about this. And he was talking about how, like, for him, it was like a trauma because he was like a little older. He was like 13.
Oh, okay.
So then he made me think about it, and I started thinking about it, and I was like, holy shit! I started getting flashbacks, and I was like, oh, like there was times where I was like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Like, what? Why am I out here picking up plastic bottles? You know? Oh, and you know, there was one traumatic like situation, bro. Like we were out there doing our thing, and then like in the middle of the night, bro. Like, no, it was in the middle of the night. It was like 10, bro. Like some game bangers just pull up on some other foods and just bring out the guns. Just, tla, tla, tla. Shit, bro, we were like, shit just started shooting, bro.
Where are you at?
We're at Coronado.
Oh, okay.
It was the weirdest thing, bro. People, like, the guns just started fucking ta, ta, ta.
That's wild. Coronado.
Yeah, bro. And
Crazy.
like earlier, I was helping one of the guys that was like getting shot at, like try to get in his car because his keys were stuck, and it looked like he was kind of like desperate to leave.
Yeah.
Like he knew something was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So like, we couldn't help. We couldn't like get him, like I couldn't get my hand in there. So we just like fuck, like all right, bro, like sorry. Then we walked off and we were doing our thing, and then that started happening, bro. And I remember like some lady like was there with her family in a tent, and she's like, yo, like come inside, like come inside. And even though the tent wasn't gonna protect us from the bullets, bro, just the thought of her trying to like put us in there, bro, with her and with her family, bro.
That's a genuine person,
bro. That I think like that was like an angel from God. Even though the tent, like I said, I mean, a bullet goes straight through it, right? But
the intentions were there.
The fact that she saw someone and was like, yo, let me help them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, bro. So that was pretty like traumatic, but it was also
that stuck with you.
Yeah, bro. Because it's like, you know, there's good people in this world, bro.
So I was also gonna ask you too, like obviously, if you guys don't know who Isai, like what Isai is about, I always think like when I think of you, I always think about like spirituality and stuff like that, like meditation, just like trying to better yourself and stuff like that. So I was gonna ask you, obviously, I see it as like people that become very spiritual and, you know, in the spiritual realm of stuff like that. Like I was gonna ask, do you think there was like a trauma? Was that the trauma that made you become like very spiritual, or what was it that, you know, you wanted to go this different route?
So my family, they go to church, bro, and they're like
Catholic,
Christian.
Okay.
So I grew up in church like all my life. So they've been spiritual, but I hated going to church because it was like I hated going to somewhere or being forced to go somewhere that is like I didn't want to go.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like going to church. You know what I'm saying? Like having to sit there and like listen to the pastors and like listen to music. Like I didn't like it as a kid. You know, I was like a little rebel, I guess you could say. But
I don't think anybody likes going to church, honestly, as a kid. They're like, fuck.
But as you start to grow up, bro, you start to see that like a connection with God and having faith, bro, it is really what helps you keep going. Because when like times get tough, bro, you can't just depend on yourself no more. Like you have to have something to like kind of lay back on. And I think when I really broke through my spirituality, bro, it was probably just like I always knew like stuff about God, bro, but I didn't get connected to it till like maybe a year before I met you. So I started it's when I was living with my boy Ryan. Like he's older and he's gone through more stuff, bro, which he became like an older brother to me because he started teaching me all this stuff. So like spirituality, like, I feel like that's when it really started to grow. And then when it just popped, bro, for me was like when I had my cricket store. Because there was so much breakthroughs that I had to go through. Like as a business owner, bro, there's a lot of tough times.
You overcame a lot.
And yeah, to overcome them, bro, a lot of times I feel like you need to fall back on some faith, on some spirituality, you know, something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And I feel like that's when I really broke through. And then from there, bro, is like it's a learning process. Like it's just been a learning process, and like you said, meditation, bro. Like I try to practice that almost every day. Meditation and just like my meditation is not really just like sitting there and like it's not really just sitting there. Sometimes like I sit there, bro, and then I start having like a conversation with God. Like it starts to become like a prayer. You know what I'm saying?
And that feels good.
It feels great, bro. It feels great, you know. And
so you would say you're still Christian?
You're baptized?
Yeah, I'm not baptized.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not baptized, but yeah, if somebody was to ask me like, what are you? I wouldn't like to say a religion, bro. I just like to say like my faith is God, you know, like people.
That's dope.
Yeah, like people's faith is in Buddha and stuff like that.
Yeah.
My faith is in God.
There you go.
But
I like that answer.
I don't necessarily I don't go to church. Like I mean, it's been some time since I've been to church.
Just a very faithful person, very spiritual person.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that.
And I mean, I've tried other things, bro. Like I've done a couple psychedelics. You know.
Ooh, I want to get into this.
Yeah, I knew that was one of your questions.
Yeah, I want to get into this.
Time out. So since you're not baptized, bro, and you grew up, did you grow up going to church though? A little bit.
I did.
Did you? Okay, so question, because honestly, I was the same way. So my dad's a Catholic, and then my mom's a Jehovah's Witness. So growing up, I saw like two different perspectives of religion, and that really just made me contemplate. I was like, bro, like I'm seeing two different sides of the story, and I'm just seeing at the end of the day the same story. It's like it doesn't make sense why they're really like going against each other and have such different beliefs when they're all preaching the same God. And I never understood that growing up, bro. So like as I got older, it really like I really just more fell back on myself, and really just how you're saying, bro, like I just need to have that faith in God, that my faith is in God. It's not in a religion, nothing. It's in God, you know? Because
I think the thing, bro, is the relationship between anything and anybody is always between two persons. And it's the same thing with God. So the relationship between me and him is between me and him.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the relationship between me and you is between me and you. Same thing with God, bro. So it's just between you and him. Like, and I sometimes feel like the church is just like that third person added to that relationship.
Yeah, I get
telling
that.
you, oh, you can't do this.
That's a good way to put it.
It's that third wheel. You just want to get out the way.
Like, oh, it's like, you can't do this. You shouldn't say this. You shouldn't dress like this.
Yeah.
And that's like taking away from your connection with God. Obviously, there's other churches that are different, bro. And I don't have nothing against churches. It's just at the moment, it's not my thing. You know. But also, bro, some churches I feel like it's a great environment to be in.
Yeah, for sure. I've been to a mosque before. Wow, it was crazy. It was
really? How was that? When did you go to that?
Oh, it was a while ago, bro. I would say like honestly like 4 or 5 years ago. I went with Zahid.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, bro, I'm gonna go to a mosque with my mom. Do you want to come? And I was like, dude, I'll go check it out. It was insane. Like it was totally different, but I liked it. I enjoyed it.
They preach
I like
God
going to
differently, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like you said, bro. At the end of the day, bro, it's like I feel like they're preaching the same thing, which is to have a relationship with God.
For sure. And I respect that, but but I feel like what sometimes religious people don't do, you can run into religious people that can respect the fact that you don't follow God, and then you can run into some people that are like, why do you do this? Like they put real like heavy pressure on you, like why aren't you religious?
That's how it should. I don't like that either though, because I've been to some churches like Christian churches, for example, that they're just like super like, you need to be here like every like very like, I don't know how to say it, just so much pressure on you. You're like, whoa, chill out, like it's my first day here, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I don't like that though, but I just like other religions, like as long as all religions have faith in something, like I mean what's wrong?
Like I said, bro, at the end of the day, for me it's not about religion. Like I mean, if they ask me, I guess I'll say I'm Christian because that's where I grew up, but it's more about like just having a relationship with God, bro. Like nobody can tell you that your relationship with God is wrong. Why? Because only you know how that relationship is with that person.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, with God. Same thing with like a person. You know, nobody can tell you how like he can hear us talk and stuff, but he won't know how our relationships are because only us two know. You know what I'm saying?
I get
exactly.
I get that. So how'd you fall into like the psychedelics and stuff? Like how old were you when you first, like what'd you take? How old were you?
The first thing I tried, bro, was LSD.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I had no clue what it was.
You skipped everything and just went straight to LSD?
Yeah, I mean, I had smoked weed.
Well, I mean shrooms though. You just skipped the shrooms though.
Shrooms. And then
Wait, that's okay, hold on. Let me get it back. Like LSD is acid, right?
Yeah, it's acid.
Okay, shit, I've done acid.
There's different forms of it, right? So how'd you take it?
I took a tab.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't even take the full tab, bro. I took like a
like
fourth
the thing
of that
that's
shit.
like you put on your tongue?
Yeah, you put it on your tongue.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude, I took that too. It was insane. I had such a bad trip. I thought I was dying.
You know, everything with psychedelics, bro, it's like it just makes you see things in a whole different perspective.
Yeah, for sure,
you
bro.
see them in a whole.
That's literally why I named this podcast Late Night Perspectives, bro, because the perspective I got that day it changed my life for like 180 completely, bro. I was a totally different person before I took it. And I was just in a really bad mindset, like fucking state of mind, bro, and dating this girl that was very toxic at the time. The relationship was toxic. I'm not gonna say she was toxic. I'll say the relationship was, and it just made me realize so much, bro.
Yeah, bro. And I feel like for me, it was the same thing. And I didn't have the best like trip on LSD either. Like it was good, bro. Everything was fine, and then the situation happened, and it was just like not the best.
Have you took shrooms?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask you. I was like, is it like two different sorts of trips? Because I've never took LSD, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
It is, bro. It's just so much more intense. Like when you're talking about like psychedelics, you can't really describe, you know what I'm saying? Like if you were to describe shrooms, how is it?
For
like
sure.
Everybody's trip is so different. Like you can't really describe how it is, you know?
The way I describe every single one of my shroom trips is very spiritual. I get a very much more deeper understanding of everything. I go into every single one of my trips with
I feel like sometimes it helps you get clarity, bro.
For sure.
And I feel like
even the bad trips.
Yeah.
I think those are where you get the most clarity.
Yeah, because you'll see things that you didn't want to see, but you had to see.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing with like psychedelics, bro, a lot of people think they're bad, bro. Like from my experiences, they haven't been bad, but they because from LSD I went to something called ayahuasca.
Oh, no
shit.
fucking way.
Ayahuasca, bro, is like
yo, you died and shit.
yeah, it's like it's a big thing, right?
Yeah.
And so I yeah, bro, just LSD, ayahuasca. I haven't done shrooms, but from my experiences of what I had with that, bro, it's they've been good, bro. They've been good.
That's dope.
But I think the issue is that people see them bad.
Yeah, it's up there.
A lot
There's
of
such a
times-
negative
a lot
stigma
of
on
times, bro,
psychedelics.
The people that think of them bad are the people that haven't tried it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't do their research on it, and they think it's like, you know, especially the older generation, oh, it's like a cocaine or a heroin. It's like I had this conversation with my friend's mom the other day, and she asked me like, hey, like I'm having some trouble with my son doing like he's smoking weed. She was tripping on him smoking weed.
Right.
She's like, I want to know, Jacob, like he's 18, he's moving now, and I'm scared that he's gonna like overdose on weed. And I'm just listening to this
about
lady.
to like be asleep for
No,
14 hours.
Exactly. And I'm listening to her and I'm like letting her know like, hey, like why don't you do your research on certain stuff? And she asked me like, have you ever done drugs? I'm gonna be honest with you. And this lady, mind you, she didn't like me at all growing up. She thought I was a bad influence because the tattoos and the earrings or whatever.
Right.
And I told her straightforward, look, this is the drugs I've done. This is why I did it, especially the psychedelics. Like you should do your research instead of like just, you know, just the older generation doesn't know. And I had this conversation with my mom too, because my mom, I'm very open with her about it. Like hey mom, I've done shrooms. I did shrooms this past weekend. This is what I got out of it. This was my trip, blah, blah, blah. But anyways.
What did she say?
My mom?
Yeah.
She was just like, look, Jacob, like I'm not too sure, you know. She doesn't know anything about it, so she's just like, be careful with it, blah, blah, blah. But I told her like, knowing
open about it with it.
I had a deep conversation where it was kind of like not an argument, but like a very heated discussion where I was like, why don't you wouldn't want to do your research on stuff like knowing that I'm doing it, you know, knowing your son is doing like a drug like that, you wouldn't want to know like.
I wouldn't like to call it a drug. You know,
Me neither. I don't like calling it a drug
like
neither.
A medicine, they're trying to what's it called legalize shrooms as of right now.
Yeah, they've been trying to work on that because they've noticed that people actually gain some things out of it. Like it cures like PTSD, certain things like that. Because like you said, you get clarity or you just are able to get over certain things during that trip.
But how was your trip on the ayahuasca, bro? Because I did research on it too, but I'm honestly, I don't think I'm ready for it yet. I don't think I'm.
So the first time I got invited to go, bro, I didn't know what the fuck it was. Like I had no clue what it was, and then I started to make like a little bit of research, and then like I told my brother I was going, and like I already had my bags packed and everything. I was ready to go, and my brother like shoots me this message like of like this link of what is ayahuasca, like what is it, like what does it do?
Trying to prep you up.
Yeah, because I didn't know what it was, so he's just like, bro, like I saw this thing and I thought you should see it before you head out, and I started reading a little bit about it, bro, and I was like, damn, like I don't think this is what I want to do. Like the way the person that was making it seemed like it was like,
You're like, this is not it, bro.
yeah, like what the hell is this, right?
Yeah.
And
Hey, what's that tattoo on your leg? It says free spirit.
brave.
Oh, hella brave spirit. There you go.
And it's funny, bro, because I got this tattoo like a couple of weeks before I went to ayahuasca my first time.
Oh shit, that's what's up.
I don't know why brave. Like I don't know, it just brave spirit, bro. And I didn't understand it for some time. I was like, why the fuck did I get brave spirit on me?
Made sense.
And then like I understood, bro, the braveness, like fucking mosquito. The braveness, bro, is not necessarily like in a physical thing, but like it was like a spiritual thing. You know what I'm saying?
Got you, yeah, for sure.
Like
That's a
that
lot.
fits you, I feel like.
yeah, bro. Like it was like like because not a lot of people are down to me, bro. Like what it is to be brave is like one, to do things that people are not down to do, and two, to be like confident that everything's gonna be good, bro. And I forgot the third one, bro. But if it comes back to me, I'll tell you guys. But that's what it is to me, bro. Like brave is just like knowing that you're doing something that not everybody can do, but knowing that you're gonna do it confidently.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hell yeah.
That's what brave was to me, bro.
Hell
And,
yeah.
and it keeps me going. Sometimes I look at my leg, I'm like, bro, brave, bro. Just stay brave.
That's I can feel that. Like literally, you just looking and you're just like, keep going.
Stay brave, bro. In
That's
life,
what's
like
up.
just because, bro, like life, you never know where it's gonna take you, bro.
Hell no.
You never know where it's gonna take you.
Throw you a curveball right now.
Yeah,
Literally.
like it can knock you down. You know, it might put you in a spot where
Bro,
you're
you
never gonna be.
definitely must have gone through some shit in life for you to have a mindset how you do right now. I think about this all the time. Like, if you think about it, bro, like, we're not like old heads. Like, we're like 21, 22. And for us to have this mindset, I talk to adults all the time that don't have the same mindset that we do. You know what I'm saying? This is why I tell you all the time, and I tell other people like that I surround myself with. Like, I like to surround myself with people that are on the same mindset, bro. Like, and I just get motivated off you guys. You know, I get motivated off you, whoever else I kick it with. And it's like, to have that tattooed even motivates me. You know what I'm saying? I have keep going on my wrist. I look at it every day. Sometimes I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm at the gym. I don't want to be here today. And I look down at my wrist. I'm like, nah, bro, you got to keep going, bro. You can't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been so depressed, bro. I was homeless, bro, literally homeless, sleeping in the car with my ex-girlfriend. And then I got this tattoo because at one point I just didn't want to keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like certain things in life, bro, you just got to fucking keep going and shit. And that tattoo's dope, bro. Like, that fits you right there.
Yeah, bro. I feel like it totally fits me, and it's honestly my favorite tattoo, bro.
How many tattoos do you have?
I have 5.
Oh, okay.
You got that 11-11, huh?
I got 11 right here.
Me too.
Yo,
And then
hell yeah.
I have one right here. It says dream, believe, achieve. So that one, bro, I got it. And sometimes, like, when you get tattoos, you got to feel them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You got to feel them. So I felt that one, and then it's another one that helps me feel. Like, especially during these times, bro. Like, this year has been a very transformative year. Like, a lot of things have changed in my life, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen you for quite some time, bro, but a lot of things have changed. And I feel like that is helping me right now. Dream, believe.
Yeah. I feel like all tattoos are just emotions that are already a part of us. Like, all my placements are there for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to ask you, why'd you get 11-11?
11-11, bro. So, one, it's what it means to me. So, what it means to those ones, bro, is that you are on the right path. Like, you're on the right path. And that makes me think, bro, like, wherever I'm doing, whatever, like, even if I'm in the lowest point of my life, I'm on the right path. It's part of my journey.
Hella.
It's where I have to be right now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? In order to get to where I have to be tomorrow, this is where I have to be right now.
And that's what you believe.
That's what I believe, bro.
For sure.
So that is what made me get that tattoo.
That's literally how I fell into, like, the spirituality, too, because I was just going through some shit at home, bro. I was getting kicked out all the time, and I swear, bro, I'm not even lying, like, for 2 months straight, bro, that I was going through shit, it was only at nighttime. Every night, bro, I'd see 11-11. Like, I'd be driving home or something, or going to the grocery store, whatever. And I look at the radio, 11-11. I look at my phone, 11-11. It's like, it's something you don't search for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it just click on your phone, 11-11.
You guys want to know what's crazy, bro? I just found out a couple days ago that the time I was born was 11:10.
Oh, bro, I was about to trip out if you were about to say 11-11.
Bro, I know. I was like,
I
damn,
know,
I messed
I
up.
was
I
like,
should have.
whoa.
I was
But
about to
still,
trip
the
out.
111s, bro. The
Yes,
ones.
crazy.
They're in my life, bro, since the day I was born.
Damn, that's crazy. Okay, so a lot of people aren't gonna get that 111s, but like obviously like the spiritual numbers and stuff like that is like 111, 222, how they all have numbers. What's the 111? What's that mean?
You're on the right path, no?
Yeah, it's like you're on the right path.
That's what it means.
And
Yeah.
it's like the number of creation as well.
Oh, okay.
But I like to see it as it's you're on
the right path.
Yeah,
Hella,
same,
for sure.
same.
That's cool. That's what's
You're on the journey that you have to be. You know, because sometimes, bro, we ask ourselves, like, why am I here, bro? Why am I in this situation in my life right now? That's
all
like,
the time.
Fuck, bro. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be here. I feel like I have to be over there.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a reminder to tell you, like, yo, just embrace the moment you're in right now.
Get over it.
That present moment, bro.
Yeah.
And like going back to the ayahuasca thing, bro. Like, my first ceremony, bro, was like I said, I didn't know what I was getting myself into, bro. And my first ceremony, like, it was really good. But it made me realize one thing, which I do want to share with
Is it
everybody.
a drink, or what is it exactly?
So it is a drink. So for those that don't know ayahuasca, it's a drink that's mixed between two vines, like two different like plants.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it contains DMT.
We produce DMT naturally, right?
So we produce DMT
Very light
A
amount.
little bit.
when we die
Yep.
and when we're born. Only 2 times DMT.
Fuck, bro. I can't even imagine that. Fuck.
So like DMT takes you is what's supposed to take you to that other level, you know? So the one thing I did realize, bro, when I was there and like the medicine told me this is like you gotta be very careful who you take this with. Because just how the shamans, the people that create this are you know, there's spiritual people. But just how there's good spiritual people, there's always bad. If you believe in the good, you have to believe in the bad.
For sure, bro.
You have to. It's like the white and the black.
You can't have one, not have the other.
You can't just believe everything's good.
So I've seen usually people when they do it, they're out like in the middle of nowhere, like in a forest or whatever. Where'd you do it?
We did it in a private home, bro, with like mats and stuff, and it was like pretty far away from the city. We were able to go outside and stuff, and it was a good experience, bro. That was the only thing that I got. Like, you got to be very, very careful. And then I actually went just a couple of weeks ago, my second time, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that one taught me, bro, that it teaches you what you need, bro. A lot of times it's not what you want, it's what you need, and that's how it works. So like for me, I had been feeling, bro, in my life like I was just so worried about my future, and
fuck, bro.
Like thinking a lot about my past, because like I said, this year has been, bro, so many things have changed. It's like, fuck, bro, like the position I am in my life right now, it doesn't feel like, it feels like nothing is going right. And it allowed me, it told me, bro, like, enjoy your present moment, because when you focus too much
with these dogs, bro.
Yeah,
hey, shut the fuck up. We're busy.
When you focus too much on your future, you're taking away from your present moment. And if you're taking away from your present moment, in reality, you're taking away from your future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the only time you can work for your future is in your present moment.
For sure.
No doubt.
So were you like, you know what? I need to go ahead and do this trip to help me find like...
It was like clarity, bro. It was to find clarity and to understand why I am in the position I am.
For sure. And you already had that whole mindset going into it.
Yeah. Like, so they tell you before you go, like, try to set your intentions.
Yeah.
So like, what is it that you feel? What is it? And it's funny because sometimes the way it works is like, what you feel is like, you want to talk about this, or you want them to tell you this, whatever. And once you're there, like, something just switches in you, and it's like a thought comes in your mind, and that's the thought.
I get you.
And then next thing you know, that is what you get. Like, I remember my first day being there, bro. Like, I just like, I don't know. I just wanted to connect with like a hungrier self. Hungrier like for life part of myself. Like that young kid when I was like 18, 19, bro, getting my grind on, getting my fucking, like, I knew I was gonna get my business by the time before I was 20.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to connect with that again.
Yeah.
Like that feeling.
Yeah.
And I remember like going in there with those thoughts, and like my family just kept coming into my head. My family, like right before, it just kept coming, bro. And then I got a lot about my family. I got a little bit of what I wanted, but I got a lot about my family. Like, it just, like, for some reason, my family just kept coming to my head. And that's what ended up, like, what I get. That's what I got.
That's wild, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of tempted to try it.
See, I like stuff like that because everybody's trip is
different.
And it's
Very
always going to be
different.
different, bro. Like, every single time you go is a different thing, bro.
Yep.
It's a different thing. Like, I mean, you might get some of the same things, but it's always like a whole different thing, bro.
So question, I heard like when people take it, sometimes they like bad trip and they like shit themselves or like throw up. Like, did you have that experience?
Yeah, I didn't shit myself, but I did throw
Bro, I can't imagine myself shitting myself. Like, I don't know what I would be doing, honestly, bro.
I mean, at that point, bro, you're probably just gonna go change and then come back out, you know. And
Cause when I trip on shrooms, I'm tripping. I'm like, holy fuck! Like, I don't know.
I wouldn't shit myself, bro. That's wild.
It's a brew, bro. That
just happens.
It just cleans your body, bro. And there's a reason behind that. It's not like, oh, you just shit yourself.
Because you need to go into it with a certain diet before, right?
Yeah.
Like a week before or something.
A certain diet, bro. And a lot of that throwing up and like, if you shit yourself, bro, is purging. You're purging out things that you needed out of your body.
That bad energy and
a lot of
stuff.
times, bro, a lot of you're like throwing up, but you're throwing up thoughts. Like, as you throw up, you're like, wow, like this.
What kind of thoughts, bro?
Like, whatever, bro. Like, it might
I
be
think you
something.
meant thoughts. Like,
Oh,
no one got it. Fuck.
if that too, bro.
Shit, I gotta draw those up.
That's funny.
But yeah, bro, ayahuasca is definitely it's a life-changing experience, bro. But it's something that I think you need to try when you feel ready. But the thing is that don't wait till you're ready. Like, till you're ready.
There's no real ready.
Yeah, there's never no real ready.
You're always gonna be stuck trying to figure out, like, oh, when am I ready?
But do understand that you have to be like in a certain way connected with yourself. And
For
with
sure.
your
It's almost like the similar feeling going into a shroom trip, just like on a much more advanced
I
level.
feel like ever since I started doing shrooms, I've became more aware of myself and my surroundings. You know what I'm saying?
This
And
just sounds like a much more like stepped up level.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I want to take it to see how it is.
It is,
really,
bro. I think it's like the highest.
Oh, for sure. Sounds like the highest, honestly.
Because this is from Peru.
This is the shit you like experience when you are born and when you die.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of in the point right now where I want to do it, and I've been thinking about it, and I've kind of been wanting to shoot, you know, the person that we have in like common, a text message and be like, bro, like I'm down, like let's go.
Yeah.
But I just been really thinking about it because right now I'm in that point where I'm like, yo, sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Like I kind of don't know what my purpose is right now, and I feel like if I were to do it, it would kind of help me kind of find my purpose and get me going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I feel like it can, bro. I mean, I don't want to speak too much on it because everybody's gonna have a different experience, bro. But it has helped me find certain things that I need in my life, bro. But I feel like the thing with purpose, bro, is that that's something you have to find yourself.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, bro.
You have to find yourself.
You
You have
need
to try to find it. You know what I'm saying? Because like doing it under these influences is like, yeah, they open like another portal, like for you to see things in a different perspective. But I feel like at the end of the day, that is gonna close at one point, right?
Yeah.
Like you're on the shroom for a couple hours and
It closes.
and you get a little bit more knowledge, but at the end of the day, it's like it closes.
Yeah.
What do you do when it closes? It's
You gotta try to carry it.
exactly.
and-
It's
yeah.
it's always what you do after.
Yeah.
It's not what happens that time.
You know what's crazy too is that you're talking about like everyone needs to find their purpose. Everything that we just talked about plays a role in finding your purpose, as far as like having faith, willpower, like just being a free spirit and literally just taking on everything that life throws at you. And
Yeah.
a lot of people are scared of doing that.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people don't find their purpose. You know, I feel like it's a very
100%.
limited amount of people
And
that find their purpose.
I'd say, bro, maybe like a 90% of people don't find their purpose. Like these graves in the world, bro, are full of people that had no purpose.
For sure,
They couldn't
bro.
find it.
Dude, bro, and that's why I've been reading this book. I don't know if you read it, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari.
No, I haven't read it, but
Bro,
I've seen it on your story.
I'm gonna let you borrow it. It's a really good book, and they talk about like how you find your purpose and all these people that never find their purpose in life, bro. Like this guy's a lawyer and he has all this stuff, like all materialistic stuff and all this, but it's like he's like, bro, if you don't know your purpose, like what's the point of having all that stuff, you know?
And I think, bro, that is the whole point of life, bro. Finding your purpose, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
Because when you find your purpose, your inner happiness is just like.
When would you guys say that you guys started questioning that? Like, oh, like what's my purpose? Because I feel like as far as like being a young kid, we weren't really worried about that. But as far as getting older and getting into these type of things, like,
So I feel like when you're a kid, bro, you're so connected with yourself that you already living your purpose.
right?
In a way.
Yeah.
'Cause you're living who you are.
Yep.
But obviously, because things happen, traumas. I mean, like, just growing up, you know, being bullied or stuff like that, it makes you knock off like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then as we grow, it's like we start to carry all this baggage on us.
Yeah.
And then it's like you kind of just that purpose kind of gets like.
You're like, hold up, I need to find this.
And you're just fed so much other stuff too. Where you're like, fuck, I don't
Yes.
even know what's
so
going
now
on.
you have to dig it and find it. Like
Yeah.
for me, bro, I think I found my purpose like a year ago, bro. Like a year or 2 years ago, like I started to feel like, whoa, this is what I really feel like my purpose is, bro. And like for me, it's like I bro, I love helping people in any way, bro. Whether it's a conversation I can have, and I told him this, like a conversation that I can have with you, and I can like teach you something, because at the end of the day, you're teaching me something too, bro.
Yeah.
It's like that is what I like makes me so happy.
Yeah,
what
that's
makes my
dope.
purpose, bro.
That's dope.
Like yeah, bro. Like money and everything, like the success. Like obviously, I want that too.
But like you said, it's the connections.
Yeah.
No one else is gonna have that.
Exactly, bro.
It's dope.
But I feel like I can definitely like agree with you on that. Like I feel what you're saying, bro, because I feel the same way. If someone were to ask you like, Jacob, what do you want to do? It's like, yo, I don't know, but I just know that I want to help others. And like you can ask my mom, any of my family members, like they'll tell you the same thing. Like I've always been wanting to help people since I was younger, like a little kid, like trying to help. I don't know. It's just I have so many stories, but my thing is like I get so much anxiety thinking about every day because I'm like, okay, yeah, I want to help people, but doing what? You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I started this podcast, but I do so many other things. I'm like, but what am I get anxiety thinking about it. Like nothing's really, I need to stick with something and just go with that, you know? And in the book, it says that to pick one thing and just fucking go with that, and other things will start aligning for you, you know?
And I think the most important thing, bro, is taking that time to really find yourself. When you find yourself and connect with yourself is like when you start to feel purpose. Like, and it's hard, bro. In the world we live in, so many fucking distractions.
A lot of people don't make time for themselves,
and
bro.
They don't make time for themselves, bro.
They like to distract themselves.
Yeah, we literally live in a world of distractions, bro. The other day I was at the beach and I had to run like a couple miles, And I was just sitting there and like I started meditating. I was like, wow, bro, like I hadn't felt connected with my purpose in such a time. And I looked to the side, bro, like for some reason my head told me to turn that way. And I see like, I was at Mission Beach and I was at the side where there's like nothing.
Yeah.
And I look over, bro, and I see like the buildings and stuff. And like there's people drinking, there's people like out here being loud and stuff. And it's like, you see like the reason why you lose connection with your purpose is because you get so involved in what is going on. Like the world, like the
outside
society,
what other people are doing, what everyone else is doing.
The materialistic things, bro. The nice car, the, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Just get lost in the sauce.
Just going out.
Yeah.
Just going out and stuff. Just doing things that aren't going to benefit your future.
And even, bro, even the phone, bro.
Oh, 100%, bro.
That is a big thing that distracts you and disconnects you from yourself.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, bro, it's crazy because your phone, bro, is not a reality. It's not real.
It's its own reality, bro.
It's
and
its own, right,
you know,
it's
that's
its
the
own
crazy part.
Like if you, let's say you post a picture, right? I go on there and I see your picture. That's not reality because that picture was taken.
Yeah.
That shit could have been taken like 2 months ago.
Right.
Even 2 minutes ago, it's still.
Exactly. But that moment has already passed.
Yeah.
You know
It's a good way to put it, bro. I didn't think about it like that.
I get
a good way
it.
to put it.
That is pretty dope, actually.
Sheesh.
But yeah, bro, like purpose. I think purpose is the reason why we're here, and finding it, bro. Like it's people find it at different times, bro. And I feel like
Yeah, it's a road. It's a bumpy road.
yeah, it's definitely a bumpy road, and sometimes you find it, bro, and then you forget it. You're like, you know what I'm saying? You get involved in other stuff, and you're like, what the fuck? What just happened?
It's all about staying
And
on track, though.
you
Never
gotta-
lose yourself.
Yeah, you gotta refine yourself. You
Yeah.
gotta refine that purpose. You know what I'm saying?
It's almost like a cocoon, bro. You just gotta shed out of it, type deal.
Low key, bro, I caught myself like this past month kind of not working on myself as I would want to. And because I was working 2 jobs, I was working at GNC and Amazon. And I noticed, I was like, yo, I gotta chill out, bro. Like, I wasn't working out every day. I wasn't like meditating, bro. I wasn't reading. And I was like, you know what? If I have to sacrifice like working at Amazon where they paid me well, like better than GNC, I was like, I'm gonna just sacrifice it, bro. Take a step back. It's not what I want to do anyways. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm gonna just sacrifice whatever the money, whatever the time, and just focus on myself. You know, that's what I'm doing now.
I think a lot of the times, bro, that is a step that people are scared to do, and that's why they're not able to find their purpose.
Yeah.
So you being able to do that, it's already one step in. You're already one step in. You're already leading to that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, bro, don't stress about it. It's gonna come to you, but you do got to do some work inside. You gotta do the inner work. And if you say like, and you know what, bro? I think everybody's purpose. Matter of fact, everybody has different purposes in different ways. But I think the purpose as humanity is to help each other.
Yeah, for sure.
To be a servant to each other, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if we just talk about like God, right? Like, God was a servant to everybody. Jesus was a servant to people.
Yeah.
Right? Like he washed people's feet. He was here to heal people. That he was just being a servant. So that's like he was here to help people. So I think that is our purpose.
To help people.
And I don't know about you guys, bro, but every time I help somebody, bro, I feel
Feels good.
so fulfilled, bro.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
like better than making, I don't know, however money you want. You
No,
put a
for
price
sure,
on it,
bro. It does.
Yeah, for sure, bro. It's just a genuine feeling that you can't explain. It just feels good, bro.
And the thing about helping, bro, is like you said earlier, like how helping, bro. Like helping doesn't necessarily have to be something like money wise. It can be a conversation, bro. It can just be in there for a person, bro. It can literally be helping somebody cross the street. Anything, bro.
Yeah.
Anything, bro. Like helping is just. I think helping, a lot of it has to do with the intention. It's just the intention.
For sure, bro.
Hella.
I was gonna ask you, bro, what are ways that you keep yourself on track and you like work on yourself every day? Like, do you write down goals? Like in the morning, I know you said you meditated. Like, what else do you do that you're like, you know what?
So, I have had different like phases in my life, bro. Like there's times where I do like the writing down the goals, doing certain things. But right now, what I'm doing and it's helping me feel good. I got a burp again.
You're good. You're good.
What's helping me feel good, bro, is every morning I go outside, bro, and I literally, bro, I start off with being grateful that I'm able to wake up in this day, you know, and being thankful for my stuff. And then I do a little bit of affirmations, bro. And then I kind of just set a prayer in, and then I meditate, just sit there and like do a little bit of breathing exercises.
That's a daily routine.
Yeah, it's been daily. And sorry, bro, I just had a brain fart. But it's a daily routine right now, and I also have like drink my greens. Like I drink a green juice every morning.
Really?
There you go.
Yeah,
Same, yeah.
It's really good for you, bro. It's what you put in your body, bro, is so important to
sure.
the energy that you're gonna put
And this,
out.
bro, and this book is crazy because it also says like everything you've been saying is literally in the book. That's why I'm surprised you haven't read it, but it says like
Maybe you're meant to read that book, bro.
that's what I'm saying, bro. But it talks about like eating greens every day helps because it's like you're eating living things, you know, like eating, you know, meat, steaks and stuff like that shit's already dead and you're putting that into your body.
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
so that also affects, you know, your energy and stuff.
It does, bro, 100%. And some people would say it doesn't, like, oh, it doesn't affect me, bro. But that's because they're not even at the level to be able to see that it doesn't affect them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I never thought about it like that, but actually I get it. Yeah, hella. This is dope.
But yeah, bro. So my routine right now is like I get up around 6:37 every morning. I go outside. I take my puppy out. I have a little dog right now. He uses the bathroom, and while he's using the bathroom, I'm kind of just there, like, you know, praying, bro. I love seeing the sunrise, bro. Like it's like barely rising. It's like it helps me just be like, whoa, bro. Like God is just real. Like,
Yeah.
Or like it makes me be in my present moment and just be so thankful for it.
Give me another day.
Yeah, bro. Because it's like, for me, nature always has been a thing, like a special. It's hold a special part in my heart, bro. And it feels like it makes me feel connected with the higher power.
For sure.
So like every morning, bro, just stepping outside and just seeing it. It's like
That's just how you feel connected. That's dope.
Speaking on the purpose stuff, like on that subject, like what's your purpose with like certain things they do? Like let's say you do your boxing, you know, you do YouTube, obviously. Like what do you want to do with those things? Especially with YouTube, I want to ask you like, where do you want to take that?
So it's funny that you asked me this, bro, because I just had this conversation with myself the other day. Like I was like, yo, like, okay, what like my purpose is, like, you know, my business like life and my YouTube life and boxing, like the biggest things in my life right now, right? And I'd say, bro, YouTube at first I was like, I kind of want to make it into something where I can generate money from, but now I've noticed that it's the platform where I can just truly be myself.
Yeah. Were you getting money from there or not?
Yeah, I'm monetized now.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm monetized now, bro.
Dope as fuck.
Yeah, just recently got monetized, bro. Thank
That's
God,
what's up.
bro.
Hell yeah, congrats.
Thank you, bro. But yeah, bro, and that's a tough thing with YouTube, bro. Because you're putting yourself out there, and a lot of times, you know, the camera turns on and you automatically don't become yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's happened to you,
bro. Even this right here is kind of different sometimes.
Yeah.
It's difficult because a lot of people like they say like Jacob. I don't even like. Even Ryan's told me like, he's like, bro, you're like mysterious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
mysterious.
Yeah, people have told me, you know, and I'm like, I don't know what that means, you know, but I want to put myself out there more because people have this different perspective of me. When they meet me, they're like, oh, this guy looks so serious, he's a dick, whatever. And then you get to meet me, it's like, oh, he's kind of cool, I guess, whatever.
Yeah.
The thing with YouTube, bro, is like you really have to try to be yourself, bro. You know, and it's a process. Like as you go, you're gonna learn how to be yourself more and more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? Until it gets to a point where it's like it's just yourself.
You're literally just watching yourself grow. Yeah.
And I mean, there's some people that never are able to be themselves on YouTube, bro, because they set this image.
Too worried about what other
You think
people
your past videos that you've put out, you've been like, oh, okay, this is definitely me, I'm not acting?
Yeah, bro. I think that's why I took a whole month off YouTube, bro, because like my first videos, everything was good, bro. I was feeling it. Like when you feel it in your heart and you just being yourself, bro, it just flows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like it starts to get like when you start to feel like it's starting to be hard. Like, ooh, why is this becoming hard to do?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you start to become stressed or like
It's like a job at this point
yeah.
now.
So that was my mentality. It's like, bro, I was just doing one video a week, trying to do one video a week, and it was like I was starting to treat it as a job. Like I have to do that video a week. I have to do that video.
Yeah.
It's like it wasn't like I want to do it anymore. So I was like, you know what? I need to take a little step back. And I took a whole month off, bro. I was supposed to take like a week or two off. But then like during that time, bro, I just felt like I had so much stuff that I had carried on this year, like that I was like, yo, like this is taking away from me being able to focus on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I ended up taking a whole month off, bro. And I just recently hopped back on. And the video I did, bro, I was just like, honestly, let me just be myself.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, bro, the view, the click, whatever, the subscribers,
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah, I
Like
feel
we see it, right, as a number, bro. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. And my purpose, bro, I feel like with YouTube, is like it's a platform where I could be myself to impact others. That's my, because my purpose in life, bro. That's what I feel like it is, to impact others and help.
No matter how many people, 4 people, 3 people, as long as it affects
bro,
one.
if it impacts one person, if you help change one person's life,
That's all
bro,
you need.
a life doesn't have a price.
But at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like you say that and then you see the numbers, you're like, fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we say like, oh yeah, like I want to be positive about it, like I don't care if I get fucking 4 views on it, whatever. But then when you get those 4 views, like, bro, this deserves so much more, you know what I'm saying?
That is the daily battle, bro, of like your spirituality
And getting over those thoughts.
and getting over the thoughts, your spirituality, bro, and the physical reality
Yeah.
that we're living, the materialistic
sure.
reality. At the end of the day, bro, it's a number, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Literally.
what if numbers didn't exist?
Bro, none of this would matter. Literally, this video wouldn't matter.
Yeah,
If numbers didn't exist. Literally get 0 views.
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, fuck, I don't know.
I mean, numbers are everything.
Yeah.
But like, if they wouldn't exist, like if they or the view wouldn't come up on there, how would you feel?
Bro, it'd be so much different.
Like, I don't know if you ever got in this feeling where he's like, you know, you have a good video and just put it out there, bro. And you feel so good. But then, like you said, the views don't go well, and it's like, damn, it starts to like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this.
Bro, why do you think that's? I do YouTube. I off and on since high school, bro. I've been doing it like before anybody was doing it, like in high school, and I was doing it, and I was like, damn, it's actually doing pretty good. And I stopped because the views were going down. I was like, I can't do this no more. And then for a couple years, I stopped, and I started again. I did Iconic Brothers with Christian, and some of the views were like, okay, whatever. And then they kind of sucked. Some were good, some were bad. And we were like, sometimes Christian and I would talk like, fuck, bro, like, what are we doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, I think we're just overthinking it. Let's just put out videos that we enjoy doing. And I wasn't even acting myself on those videos. You know what I'm saying?
I think that is probably gonna be like the main thing, bro, is just acting yourself, bro. And at the end of the day, like, I've been losing subscribers, bro. Like, I lost maybe like 200 subscribers in the last month.
Swear.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But at one point, it's like, I was like, damn, bro, like, fuck, why am I losing subscribers? What am I doing wrong?
Mm-hmm.
And it can be like other things, right? Like, I was like, maybe I'm inconsistent and stuff. But at the end of the day, bro, the people that are gonna leave have to leave. The people that are gonna stay are gonna stay. And the people that are watching your stuff are the people that have to watch it.
Yeah.
Sure.
And at one point, bro, like, it's gonna hit a point that you're gonna be able to shine. Your light is gonna be able to shine the way it has to shine.
I feel like you don't need to plan everything out. I feel like if you plan every single thing in your life out, nothing's gonna go the way you want it,
and
bro.
here, that goes back to the same thing about thinking too much of your future.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to plan my things out. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But once it gets to a point where you're just trying to plan everything the fuck out, like in your future, bro,
It's not gonna work out, man. Like, at all.
Yeah, you become anxious, you become worried because when things don't go that way, you're like, oh, what the fuck? Like, what do I do now?
That's like me, bro. I'm a perfectionist. You see, even we just uploaded this video and I wasn't even talking. You were talking to me. I was like, bro, all right, for sure. Like, I'm doing something, like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm such a perfectionist when I do stuff. And sometimes I feel like I get so much, like, caught up in my head. I'm like, yo, I just need to chill out. Like, maybe I can't do this. Maybe this YouTube shit isn't for me, you know? But I've been wanting to do it for so long. And even this podcast,
You just gotta
too.
let it flow, bro.
I
Just let it happen.
Yeah, I think the way you should just see it, bro, is just like, see YouTube, bro, as just a platform. It's just a platform that you can just post who you are, more people to get to know you. That's just what it is.
Literally.
Because when we start to see it like, oh, it's a job, or we're doing this for this, or like we're starting to do it for
Starts
views,
to lose its meaning.
it loses its meaning, bro. And like, I remember telling this to myself, the like when I started my channel, I was like, yo, I'm gonna bring the camera with me. I'm not gonna let the camera take me.
Oh, good one.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, the camera takes them. They do things for the camera.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to be that. I want to bring the camera, you know, with me wherever I go. Whether like, you know, I'm jumping out of an airplane or whether I'm like with my family, the camera's coming with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just gonna come with me.
Yeah.
And whatever comes out of the video, bro, it just comes out.
Yeah, bro. I realized, like, doing, like, for Iconic Brothers, I was doing pranks and stuff. That's just not even me, bro. Like, I'm very, not introverted, but I just like to chill, like, kick it. And I was out here doing stuff that I don't usually do. And, you know, the other person that I was doing it with, obviously, he liked doing that and, you know, do that shit, bro. Like, he got his own channel, you know, shout out to you, bro. But I just couldn't do that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So that's when it's also a battle, too, when you share a channel with somebody else.
Yeah,
you know?
bro. And that's why, I think YouTube,
Oh, what
bro,
is good with these mosquitoes? You're hella right,
You
huh,
feeling
bro?
them?
Yeah, hella. I see them. Hella. Go ahead. Doc.
Fuckers.
YouTube, I think that's why YouTube is called YouTube.
Yeah.
It's literally you
Yeah.
Yeah.
on a motherfucking screen, bro. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
That's
You know
your
what I'm
too,
saying?
bro.
And yeah, bro. At the end of the day, bro, just enjoy the whole process. And
For
like
sure.
like we're humans. We get caught up in it, and we're like, fuck, bro, this that. But at the end of the day, bro, just don't stop doing it.
Life's one big battle,
Because,
bro.
Yeah, life is one big
Straight,
battle, bro.
straight emotions coming from every single angle and just getting over them, trying to duck and dodge.
And that's what I just like. I mean, I've already knew this, but a lot of times, like, we need these reminders, right? Like, emotions, bro. Don't do things on emotions.
Don't act on emotions.
Control your emotions. Learn how to
sure.
control them, bro. If you learn how to control your emotions, bro,
your emotions are gonna control you.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm such an emotional dude too, bro. And
Me
it's
too.
like,
Me too, bro.
But that's the benefit of being emotional, is that you have these understandings of things that people don't necessarily have understandings of.
Look, there's a difference between controlling your emotions and being emotionless. Be able to let your emotions roll.
yeah.
But just learn how to control them.
That's one thing I'm trying to work on too.
Certain situations with certain people, certain things, don't let them take you, bro.
And then there's some people that are just like, nah, like switch off, like I'm not gonna feel shit. And then that's not what you want to do, because then you just like really lose touch with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like everything, practically, honestly.
Yeah, bro. I mean, we're humans. We're made out of emotions, bro.
Yeah. Sheesh.
But yeah, bro, definitely like, I feel like one of the things that's just gonna keep me going on YouTube is just knowing that it's just like, I feel like that's my thing. It's my thing I enjoy, bro, and it's just a purpose that I feel like. In my life.
Just like filming your journey.
Bro, you're just literally documenting your journey.
Yeah.
And when you see like that, bro, it's like you can see it from, like I said, different perspectives, right? Everything, bro, is a perspective. You can see it like, you know what I'm saying, in a certain way, or you can see it another way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And it's pretty dope when you can understand both sides and just choose one. You know, you want to go with that one because you know it's the right one. Some people can't do that.
And that's one thing I've learned, bro. Like, especially in business, bro. Like, it's like, when you're dealing with like partners, bro, and this even helps you in relationships with people, is like get in the other person's like mind.
Yeah.
See their perspective.
Hella.
Because like sometimes we're so focused on our perspective, like, oh, but this, oh, but that.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
let me see how they see it.
yeah, let me see. And then when you see it their way, it's like, oh, I understand what's going on here. You know,
but still stick with your way.
Yeah.
But still understand it, but still stick with your way.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, or
Like,
maybe
just put yourself in their shoes.
Gain some knowledge
or
too.
maybe that perspective will help you change your perspective.
Yeah, exactly. I'll gain some things from it, or
You change your perspective now, and then now things adjust, bro. And a lot of people can't do that. They're closed-minded, bro.
The also has to do with really being self-aware of just like I said earlier, like I feel like one word to describe me is just so aware of like myself and just my surroundings and how other that's what I do all the time with everybody that I hang out with. Is like I put myself in their shoes. I'm like, damn, like shit, what are they going through, or how do they see me, like their perspective on me. Like I'll ask people sometimes, hey, what do you think about me, bro? What do you think? And just to get their perspective, I'm like, oh shit, you know, I didn't see it that way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should change something.
I think that's cool, bro. But also don't focus or worry too much about what other people think.
Yeah.
Because then what they tell you is what becomes your reality. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I get you for sure.
It's a very, very tricky, dangerous thing, because then if I tell you, oh, Jacob, you're this, you're this, you're this, it's already entered your mind.
Yeah. Well, you gotta really be like, you gotta really know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly, bro. Because like once it's entered your mind, then it's like that thought roams around your mind, and then
you're like, "Fuck, am I that way?"
At the end of the day, bro, you become what your thoughts are. Like you become what your thoughts are.
Thoughts are so powerful,
and
bro.
It's literally true, bro. Like this year, bro. Like I've gone through a lot of stuff, and it's like a lot of times, like, damn, bro. Like I feel like I'm failing in my life, and that thought has roamed my mind over and over and over. And guess what happens? Like you really start to fail at things that you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, shit. Well, why is that happening? Well, because you're thinking about it so much.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I think, bro, that's the hardest thing as a human, is to just control your thoughts.
Like your reality in here will become it out here. You know what I'm saying? If you're thinking like, holy shit, like I look like shit, then you're gonna look like shit. You keep telling yourself that.
And that's why it's so important, bro, to like meditation and self work.
Yeah, for sure. It's really crazy how like you can really speak things into existence and easily also think them into existence.
Yeah.
It's really crazy how that works. Really
Yeah,
crazy.
bro, and it's a real thing. And like even us, bro, like we talk about it and we know it's a true thing. We still have battles.
For sure.
Doesn't mean you're gonna like, just because you know that is what it is, doesn't mean you're not gonna have battles, and you're not gonna think
Always gonna have battles.
the opposite. You know? Like there's times where it's like I know bro, like in the bottom of my heart I know certain things, and then it's like my mind is like,
And
yeah, and then it's like okay, now I gotta align that.
That's the thing, bro. A lot of people focus like on the physical, but never really their mental. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I learned at an early age. Like, holy shit, maybe I need to work on my mental health. I really never knew what that was. Like, they don't really teach you that type of stuff in high school, bro.
They don't teach you that anywhere,
At
bro.
all.
And I think that not even our parents, bro. And I think that that is why society and the world is where it's at now.
We got to look at how society is. Honestly, the things that are being shown to us just as we're being raised, and even when our parents are being raised, because the way our parents think is just because the way they're raised. The way we're thinking is because the way our parents raised us. So it's all about perspective and just the way we all see it. So no one has the same upbringing, you know? Crazy.
Exactly, bro.
So what's good with the whole boxing then? We talked about the YouTube. We know what you want to do with that. You're just going to record, you know, your journey, your process through life. What's good with the boxing stuff? You're going to stick with it? Because obviously we recorded earlier. We didn't get it. You guys didn't get to hear, but, you know, you said you had your pro fight. Some stuff happened. You know, you got tested positive for the Rona.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
So what happened there, bro? What's your plan with this whole boxing stuff?
So right now, bro, I'm still in a situation where I'm trying to figure it out because boxing, bro, is not a regular sport. It's not. As a matter of fact, it's not even a fucking sport.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle, bro, and you're literally going in there fighting. You're a fucking fighter, and you have to prep. You have to have the time. You have to put the effort to prepare yourself for the fights, and I'm gonna do it. Like I'm gonna take the pro fight on right now. I don't know when, but I don't know if it's gonna be in the next month or the next 2 months, bro. But it's like that's even a battle I have with myself. Like when am I gonna take this? Like because it's also gonna be a breakthrough for me. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's gonna be a breakthrough for me, and it's like the breakthroughs.
You're taking on something new, bro.
Yeah, breakthroughs are what make you. And I've always liked to do things that, like I said, a brave spirit, right? That not a regular person would do. Like I just like doing things that.
You're gonna take on that thing that the average person isn't willing to take on.
Exactly, and I don't do it like I don't do it for other people, bro. I do it for myself, because I think the best example that you can be is just being the best version of yourself.
And it's cool how I think all that comes naturally to you, bro. Like you didn't like just go out and like, oh, I'm gonna be like that person. Like it's just natural. It comes like, no, I want to be this way. Like this is just how my mind works, you know. Like it's just you. I think that's dope.
And like I mean, we're supposed to have a fight at the end of this month, but I wasn't we weren't training. After like the whole COVID thing happened with my last fight, I kind of fell off.
So is it a type of thing where you see yourself becoming a boxer? You're like, you know what, I want to do this long term, or is it one of those things where it's like, you know what, I already almost had that pro fight. It didn't happen, but I'm gonna prove to myself like I want to get through this and be like, yes, I had my pro fight. If I win or lose, I fucking did it. You know what I'm saying?
So that's where I'm still trying to figure out, bro. And sometimes like trying to figure the things out, it becomes like you become worried or you just don't know what to do. So I think at this point, bro, I'm just gonna take it one fight at a time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one fight, see how it feels, see where I'm at. Keep training.
For sure.
Because the most important thing is to not stop doing the training part.
Honestly, that's all you can do, bro. One step at a time. One fight at a time.
Because if I start thinking, oh, like I'm trying to become I mean, it's good to have a goal. It's good to have a vision, bro. But when you're still not clear of where you're going.
Yeah, too caught up in your steps.
Yeah. You know, just take one step at a time.
Yeah, that was me, honestly, with like the whole bodybuilding. I was like, I'm gonna do my show, and I was already prepping for it, and then the whole COVID stuff happened, and they shut it down. And I was like, my mom was asking me, so what's your goals with this whole, you know, bodybuilding stuff? Do you want to become like a physique champion, or what is your goal, or do you want to just do it one time to say you've done it? Yeah. I'm just like, fuck, I don't know. I haven't done one, so I can't really say. I at least want to do one, and maybe I like it, maybe I don't, and maybe I'll do the next one. You know, I don't know. I can't really say.
Yeah, bro, I still don't know. I mean, I have a huge opportunity in front of me, bro. Like,
fuck yeah.
Like the people that I'm around, bro. Like they're really about it. Like they're really about it. Like I mean, maybe in a couple 2 years, bro, or like a year, I can really be having like a big fight. You know what I'm saying? If we really put in the work. But a lot of things, you know, we got a lot of things going on as well. Like I have like the YouTube thing going on, right? And then I'm still trying to balance that. My business life, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole different thing that I also like. I like to work for myself, bro. Like, I don't like to be an employee, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially not, like, once you got a taste of it, it's like, you're
like, I can't go back to the 9 to 5, bro.
Yeah, it's like, you want to be your own boss. And not for an egoistic way, bro, but it's just like being your own boss allows you.
It's a different lifestyle.
It's a different lifestyle, bro. And like I said, I like to challenge myself. It's going to challenge me.
For sure.
So question, was your first job the cricket store? That was your first job?
No, bro. So my first job, like job was I was working at this company called RGE.
Okay.
And that company, bro, is literally a factory. They do the orange buckets for Home Depot. I don't know if you've seen those.
Okay, for sure.
So I was working at that factory for like 2 months before I got into college.
Oh, okay.
So how'd you get really like very? Because you say like you're very business savvy. You know, how did you become like? Were you like, you know what? Fuck this factory shit. I don't want to be working for nobody. Like I want to be my own businessman. Or was it just like growing up, you seeing your dad and stuff? Like how was it that you became like?
Bro, since I was a kid, I always knew like, and I've always had this thought, bro, and I always walked around with this thought and this feeling that like I'm different. I'm different, and like I want to do things my way, and I have goals in life that I want to achieve, and I'm gonna achieve them some way or another. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So since I was a kid, I always had that, bro. And then like get into the business thing, bro. Like I always just wanted to be like a business owner, bro, and I put that goal in my mind. Like I said, like earlier, like I was like, I want to have a business before I'm 20. I want to be a business owner. I want to have my property. I want to have everything. I want it to be mine.
And you spoke that into existence.
And I spoke it to a business, bro, and it's just existence. And I just got my grind on. I got the grind on, and I started going, bro. And things started to align.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it just happened, bro. You know, I got the barbershop.
Yeah.
And the barbershop, bro, it taught me so much. I was young. I was 19, bro. I was a fucking kid.
That's wild.
It's fucking crazy.
How'd you handle that, bro?
So, bro, that was probably one of the most challenging businesses overall.
Really?
Because the thing is that you're not even dealing with so much numbers, bro. The numbers are very simple. The number side of it is a very simple process. You know, people pay your rent. You pay your rent. You pay your expenses. You keep your profit.
Pretty simple.
The issue here, bro, is the people.
Hella.
And that's
Dealing
gonna be
with people.
that's gonna be in any business. But for some reason, barbers, bro, they're tough people to deal with.
Really? Why would you say that?
You're a barber?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Why would you say that?
Like, fuck.
No.
Imagine I get on.
I was about to ask you because you probably know, bro. A lot of them are just they first of all, they think they're their own boss, which is fine. If you want to be your own boss, you're your own boss. But then don't try to take away from
Their egos get in their way.
or don't try to take away from what's mine.
Yeah.
Like for example, if you're your own boss, right? I'm renting you this chair. You gotta pay me a certain amount for this chair. Oh, I'm not gonna be here half this week, so I'm not gonna pay you for the chair. What do you mean? What if I told the guy that I'm renting the property from, like leasing it, yo, I'm not gonna be here for 2 weeks, so I'm only gonna pay you 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
Did you run into a lot of those situations with your employees? With your employees, did you run into that
all the
situation?
time, bro?
And I'm assuming they're older than you, and they're like, "What the fuck's this
Yeah.
fool telling me some shit?"
One, because I was 19. Everybody in there was like 20 something and up.
Yeah.
And second is like who is this kid? He doesn't know shit about barbers. Like,
Yeah.
who do you think he is?
Yeah.
And you can't even consider them an employee, bro, because they're not really your employee. They're independent contractors. They're renting from you, and that's it.
Yeah.
But then when they want to, they're your employees, and when they don't want to, they're you know what I'm saying?
It's weird, huh?
Dealing with a lot of that shit, bro. So it was very inconsistent, bro. But it was going great for me, bro. It was starting to go really good for me. But it was just dealing with a lot of stress, bro. And that's where I realized, like, okay, like, is this stress worth, like, my happiness?
Yeah.
And, like, the money I'm making, you know, it was cool, bro. It was a fun experience. But it was also, like, I was partying a lot when I had the shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I was always there, you know.
A lot.
Yeah. So it was, like.
That's a lot going on.
Yeah, bro. So it was taken away from, like, my other things because I was also managing another person's business, and then I had my school.
Damn, son.
So it just had a bunch of shit going on, bro, at once.
Hello, dude. This dude is taking on everything.
Yeah, bro. And that's just, like, who I am. I was like, and it's funny, bro. Like, a lot of people be like, my mom, like, oh, you shouldn't be taking too much things on. Like you don't know, like, you know, what can happen or whatever. And it's like, I don't feel like anybody can tell me that because only myself knows.
Yeah.
And only myself will know if I was able to take that on or not.
You
Like, I'm about to find out if I can handle it or not.
Exactly.
Like, you know.
And if I can, well, then fuck it, I learn.
My mom tells me the same stuff. She's like, just focus on one thing. I'm like, I'm gonna do it all. Just see what happens.
You miss every shot
You
you
know what
don't
I'm saying?
take.
That's 100% true, bro.
You gotta take every shot.
The barbershop, bro, it was a great experience, but it was a lot to deal with. And I wasn't a barber, so it was like, you know what? This is not even my lane. Let me just step out.
So you sold it, or?
Yeah, bro, I sold it. I was able to flip it. So that was my initial goal anyway. My initial goal was to, like, have it, build it up to a certain point, sell it for, like, 4 times the amount that I got it for. But obviously I wasn't able to. I sold it for, like, double. You know what I'm saying? Which is still good.
You got something out of it. Yeah, it was dope.
At 19, I would not be complaining.
You didn't go negative,
I
yeah.
didn't go negative, yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
all that
then
matters.
from there, it's like, a couple months went by, and bro, since I was younger, all the money I had, I always liked to like make it work for me some way. Like, I would let people borrow money, bro, and then like write up a contract.
Interest.
Yeah, and then they'll pay me like, oh, I'll give you like $100 extra, $200 extra. That's something.
Yeah.
You know, because it was going straight into like I wasn't even touching that money anyway. It's sitting in my. In the safe.
Yeah, bro. Just sitting there, it's not gonna do nothing.
Yeah,
it's
so
gonna sit there.
like, it's some way or another, my money was working for me, bro. And then I got the shop, and then after the shop, once I sold it, I had I think it was like 3 months, bro, and I was like my money was just sitting there, and I'm like, what am I gonna do, bro? Like I have to make an investment, something, you know. And during that time, like the owner of the business I was working for, she calls me up and she's like, hey, like, would you like to partner up and open the store?
This is Cricket.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, would you like to open up like your own location? And I was like, yeah, like fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you take every shot, you don't miss.
Yeah, you just said yeah.
And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So it just went from there, bro. Like I everything started getting rolling, bro. And within like 3 months of that saying yes, bro, the store was open.
That's wild.
Like,
How'd that feel?
It was an amazing thing, bro. It was an amazing process. Like the location wasn't like I didn't find the location. The Cricket found it for me, and then they went through the owner of the corporation, and I was just like, let's take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I took it, bro, and then like me and my dad did the whole construction there, bro. Like it was just a fucking, you know, like a old place, bro, and we just made it into a fucking Cricket store.
So
bro.
what are your parents thinking at this time? Like, yo, my son's 18, he owns a barbershop, he sells it, you know, has money, now he has a Cricket store. Like, what are they thinking?
And at that point I was already moved out too. So
okay.
At that point, bro, they were just like,
the fuck is this kid doing?
yeah, bro.
This kid's on something different.
They did at one point, bro, because like I had a situation that popped up from like the past, bro, that like it was like that had to do with my family, and like things got around, you know.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh shit, what? Like he does this, and but obviously that was like my past.
Yeah.
But bro, my parents, like my dad was like really happy and proud, bro.
Oh, for sure.
So supportive.
Yeah,
like
supportive,
any
bro.
dad would.
When I got the barbershop, he was like, bro, are you sure? You're only fucking 19. I was like, bro,
Yeah.
Like, I'm ready.
Like,
I'm
got
just gonna
this.
do it. You know what I'm saying? At the day, like I'm gonna do
Because I
it.
know there's some parents out there that are like, are you sure? Like, no, you shouldn't do that. Like, supportive, but not really. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that'll discourage a lot of people too.
Yeah, because a lot of times parents just try to protect.
Mm-hmm.
And oh yeah, what my parents feeling, right?
Yeah, your dad was hella proud of you.
So he was proud, bro. And then you know, like I wasn't living at home, so like we weren't really like we didn't have the best relationship because I wasn't at home. You know, my mom either I would see her like once a month.
Yeah.
And my dad, same thing, bro. My dad sometimes even like more because like a lot of times he was at work.
So did you move out because you were going through stuff at home, or you were just like, oh, it's time for me to dip?
I moved out, bro, because it was just like I've just wanted to be independent, bro. Like I've always done my shit like on my own.
Yeah.
Like I've always just been really independent, try not to depend on anybody.
Bro, that's a lot of different like challenges and a lot of emotion that you took on at such a young age and overcame and really like have a strong belief in yourself.
But like I asked earlier, that's what makes him who he is today and
for
have
sure.
the mindset that he has now. You know
what I'm saying? Yeah, hell yeah. And I'm giving him mad props for that.
Because I have a lot of
dope.
friends, like, I'm not even saying like in this type of area, but just in general, I have friends that I notice haven't gone through shit in life.
Oh, yeah,
And
no doubt.
they are a certain way now because they never went through shit in life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like sometimes you have to, I mean, I feel like for me, I see it as you do sometimes have to go through shit to become a stronger individual. You're different, have a different mindset, be more mature. You know what I'm saying?
But you see, bro, a lot of times going through shit, in order to go through shit, you have to put yourself in shit.
Here's
You know
how
what I'm saying? Like,
here's how I say it. I feel like hearing him talk, if I were to see another business or if I were to have another like conversation or if we did another podcast with another business owner of some sort, right? And they just had a different upbringing, not like him. They weren't like going to Coronado and stuff to get some bottles just to get some change. Like they had a silver spoon, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like there would be similar mindsets, but they would have like two very different perspectives. They would be like, no, I don't need to go through shit. Like I could just like outsmart it. And then you're like, well, you know, you can go through shit, but you don't need to, you know?
Right.
I feel like there would be some similarities, but like not a lot, you know? Would you agree?
yeah, bro. I think everybody's story is different.
Yeah.
Everybody's story is different, but I definitely agree that I mean, people have different perspectives because that's their reality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my reality is different than somebody that had it easier. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So we can't say that either is wrong or right or wrong. It's just we have different stories.
And that's why I enjoy these podcasts so much, bro, because I just want so many different people on here to see how they grew up or their perspective on life, you know, so I can be like, oh shit, like when you hear other people's perspective on certain things, you're like, oh wow, like I don't feel like I'm achieving where I want to be now, you know.
And that's why I enjoy these podcasts so much, bro, because I just want so many different people on here to see how they grew up or their perspective on life, you know, so I can be like, oh shit, like when you hear other people's perspective on certain things, you're like, oh wow, like
I truly think, bro, conversations are one of the most important things for growth.
Most definitely, bro.
Like having conversations with different people, bro, and like learning from them is really a big thing for your personal growth.
yeah, for sure.
Because that's where the learning comes, bro. And obviously we're learning, there's a teaching. So it's like I'm teaching you something, you're teaching me something.
Yeah.
I'm learning from you, you're learning from me. And you know what I'm saying? It just goes in a circle, bro.
Oh yeah.
And I think, bro, that's what life is about, learning.
Literally, that's all you're doing your whole life, just learning.
You're never going to stop
You're taking
learning, bro.
everything in.
Yeah, you're never going to stop learning.
Never.
But that's the thing though, like I had this conversation with my mom too, is like I feel like some adults think, oh, because I'm an adult I can just stop learning, and they just kind of shut something off in them where it's like they think they know everything,
I feel like they get caught up in
and
reality.
so close-minded to everything. I'm like, hey, just because you're fucking 40 years old doesn't mean you just can just shut off a button where you're like, hey, I know everything now, you know.
And I think, bro, at one point there's even people, like younger people like us, that have lived through more stuff or done more things or gone through more experiences than people older. Like, bro, at my age of 21, like I'm sure I've done more things and like put more challenges in my life than some people at their 40.
Bro, 100%.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So it's like the age just becomes a number, bro. And it like
I don't.
we can learn from everybody, bro. Like there's times where like me and my dad have a conversation and I teach him something.
That's dope.
You know, and he teaches me something all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like that's what it's about, bro.
For sure. And not everyone's going to be able to have that experience, bro. People just have different relationships. Like, it goes back to everything that we've talked about, bro. Like how everyone has a different like relationship with a specific person. Everyone has just, not everyone's able to have those things. So at the end of the day, it's really just overcoming yourself and just doing it on your own. You
Yeah,
know?
bro. Yeah, for sure, bro. And like going back to the cricket store, bro. So I had it for like a year, and then things were starting to go well, bro. And then this whole COVID thing hit, and then there was like situations that happened inside the corporation between like, because it was a couple owners. It was me, the owner of the corporation, another person, and like we just had to shut down some stores, and I had to sell mine as well because it was the newest store. So like this happened this year, bro. So that's like it was like everything was going like this.
Yeah.
And it felt like it just hit a point, and but I understand, bro, that it's just like, and sometimes we have to think about this like in our lives, because we're all gonna go through situations where we feel like, bro, it's ending, like this is done.
You felt like that at that point, like
Yeah.
you're like, fuck, my shit's
bro.
done right now.
But at the same time, I also knew that new opportunities were coming. Like I was like, new things are coming, bro.
Because you had
Hell
started
yeah.
YouTube, right, when that shit was going down.
When I sold my store, I was I started YouTube, bro, and then like just so much things, bro, that have happened right now. Like I got rid of the store, started the YouTube thing, and then I hadn't really like had like another business. Like I had a couple things in mind, but I just hadn't gone nowhere. And like for some reason, like for me, bro, like maybe because of the way I grew up, financials are always gonna be something that I want to have a security in.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
Because
for
when
sure.
I was a kid, there was so much up and downs, bro. That
Fluctuation.
that it was like, oh, it's,
You're like, I do not want that
no,
again.
like I want.
You want to
know,
be set.
Exactly. So, like sometimes, like you think about that, it's like, fuck, bro. Like I don't feel like I'm achieving where I want to be now, because like now I was like, I feel like I'm going the complete opposite.
Yeah.
You're going backwards.
But at the end of the day, bro, it's just like, I like to see it right now, and this is what keeps me positive. Is like, it's just like a pullback in a way. So it's like your life, like, you know, like how charts goes, like
Yeah.
even stocks, like they go and then they go down,
Yeah.
and they usually take back off.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like, and say that that's probably been the story of my life anyway.
Yeah.
Like it's like good moments and bad moments, and then it just gets better and then it goes back down.
There you go.
But it never, every time it's just leveling up.
And you're learning from those things
Yeah.
that you've gone through.
Hell
Yeah, it's never like you go here and then you go all the way down. It's like you go here, you back a little bit, and you keep going up.
Always.
Yeah, that's how I see it too. I always like, even if I'm going down,
Always gonna
it's
go
it's
up.
fine, bro, because you're learning from you going down. You're learning like, oh shit, this is, you know, my mistakes, or, you know,
Yeah,
whatever.
And it's like I learned so much, bro, through my last years and the last businesses I had, and then just even afterwards, I learned more. Like,
But there's some people that don't bounce back. You know what I'm saying? Some people just see it as, fuck, my life's over, and just keeps going down.
That's
you know?
like the mental part of it, bro.
Yeah.
That's like your thoughts. If your thoughts are driving there, bro. And I'll tell you, bro, it's happened to me, bro. Like so many changes happened to me. Like having things the way they were going for me, and then like going down, and then having to move back to my parents, like a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Breaking up with somebody that I was with for a long time. It just a lot of things going on in 1 year, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, holy shit, like what is going
Your
on?
just emotions are like, holy fuck. Yeah.
And was there ever a point where you're just like sitting down and you're just like, how the fuck am I taking all this in right now?
See, the thing with me, bro, is like I always brush things under the mat. Boom, 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 and I just like it hits me like it, like you know, it's like, oh, I keep moving.
It's like a little jab.
Yeah, but
until it gets bottled up.
it gets to a point, bro, where it's like it's a baggage, and that's what happened, and that's why I took a whole month off of YouTube, bro.
For sure.
Because I needed some time, bro. I was like, holy shit, like I really have a lot of healing to do, and the healing process. The moment you find out the healing that you have healing to do, and you decide you need to start doing healing, that's just the beginning of that process. That's not when the healing actually happens.
Oh, for sure.
That's just like the start of it.
And even the first, second day is barely the start of it because you can easily lose that consistency.
Yeah, bro. And bro, we all as humans have healing to do.
Constantly.
Yeah, constantly, bro. Constantly, bro.
We're
like,
constantly healing, like every day and shit.
Yeah, bro. And a lot of people don't understand that, and a lot of people just brush it under the mat. And I feel like it's been a good thing for me because it's helped me keep going. But it's also like, okay, it gets to a point where you have to clean up all that baggage you have.
Yeah,
you have to heal from it. Otherwise, it's gonna hold you back from getting on to the next level.
So you just do psychedelics.
So I just do fucking yeah, pretty much.
Bro,
but so you think like I asked you this question obviously before this freaking thing stopped. We didn't even record, but I asked you this earlier. So do you think your purpose is already set out for you? You think your life is already mapped out for you?
It's destined. Yes and no. Yes and no. I know it sounds confusing, but I feel like yes, there's a destiny for me. There's a purpose, but you have to go get it. It's not just gonna come to you.
Because like everything that you're the way your life has been going, it just seems like it's kind of like mapped out. You know what I'm saying? Like you're meant for, like it's already mapped out. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
I think so.
I feel like that goes into his answer though, how it makes sense and how it doesn't make sense. How I hear you saying yes and no, because he's just taking every shot. He's just taking it day by day. Yeah. So at the same time, it's like it is destined. Like he already knows like there's destiny for him.
I don't know why I'm laughing right now. I'm sorry.
And I feel like that's part of knowing that there's destiny for you, knowing that you have to take those shots.
Yeah, hella.
You know what I'm saying? Like otherwise, bro, if you want to be the greatest person and you're not taking the shots, then you should know that you're not gonna be the greatest person.
Yeah.
You should really know that that's not for you.
And people are scared to think of that.
Exactly.
That's why people are insecure. People aren't built. A lot of people that are born and raised, bro, their parents aren't installing that confidence in them. They're just being born and just like, oh, that's just how life is. Oh, they're just gonna take that. Oh, okay, that's how my parents are.
Like you have to go ahead and get that mindset. Because even for example, myself, it was the same thing here at home. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, hey, you know what, go to school, like, do this, do the basics, do the traditional stuff. And I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. Something in me was like, nah, I'm not going to work a 9 to 5. And I've told you this before. Like, my dad wanted me to work with him because he has his own construction company. And I haven't talked to my dad in 2 years for the reason being he was like, you're going to be 40 years old in your mom's basement, like, doing nothing. I was like, bro, look. And I think about that every day, bro. And I'm like, look, I'm not about, like, I see you, like, you have your business, that's dope, but you're not even happy. I'm like, I'm not about to go through that. I'm trying to be, if I'm doing a podcast and I get fucking 0 views and I'm having fun doing it, I'm happy, I'm gonna fucking do a podcast with 0 views. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
And you see, the thing, bro, is that once you touch into your purpose, bro, and you start to do things with so much happiness and like you know is what you're meant to do. Yeah. The finances are just gonna come in, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm a true believer of that, bro. Like I 100% believe, and sometimes it's hard because.
Bro, are you sure you haven't read this damn book that I'm reading? Because it says that too. He's like, you're bro. This was playing games over here. Are you? Fuck,
bro. Like, and sometimes, like we say, we get caught up, bro. Finances are what rule this world. You don't have money, you can't eat. You don't have money, you can't pay a rent. You know what I'm saying? So you
literally since the beginning of time, bro.
Yeah, like you have to understand that money is an important tool in this world.
For sure.
So don't let that, go down there. It's one of the most important tools in the world. But
don't get too caught up in it.
I think that's where people get lost though too. And people are like, for example, I think the number one, like if you were to ask a kid like, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? They're like, oh, YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people get lost in the fact that people want to do YouTube because they see all the other YouTubers, how they have all the nice stuff. And they're only focused on, oh, I want the Lambo, I want the big house, but they don't know how hard it is to do it. And they're like, you don't even know if you like it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they don't know if that's their purpose, like.
And bro, YouTube is almost a full-time. If you want to do 2 videos a week,
It's full time.
It's more than full time.
Bro, YouTube is
60 hours a
so
week,
YouTube
minimum.
ain't easy, bro. I feel like people out here think, oh, you just fucking upload a video, you record yourself. Oh, no, it's not
That
that.
editing shit is crazy.
It's not
Right? How quick was I with it though?
Bro, he was super quick with it, but that shit's crazy, bro. There's a whole process to it.
Bro, it's editing,
Patience.
it's all that stuff, but it's also the mental part. And I think the mental part of it has to do with everything in life, bro. And that's where you have to learn how to find that balance with your mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Because I was like, oh, like we were talking earlier, like, oh, like I can't be myself, or it's hard, or like to even be creative. Like, what should I do? I want to do something different. I don't want to just sit there and talk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
stuff like that. You're mentally battling yourself
On the daily.
on the daily. It comes to boxing, the same thing, bro. You're mentally battling yourself. Holy shit, am I ready for this fight?
Yeah.
That's crazy. We're fighting our whole lives.
Yeah, we're all our lives, bro.
We're just
All our
fighting.
lives, bro. We're fighters, bro. Humanity, we're meant for fighters. We're meant.
Bro, what are you talking about? You got a small circle of friends, or would you say you have a lot of friends, bro?
I'd say that I don't really have friends, bro. I feel like the people that to me are like a family.
I like that answer.
They're family, bro. The people that are close to me, like inner circle, is family, and then like friends, bro, is just like I'd say they're people I know.
For
Acquaintances.
Yeah, I wouldn't like necessarily call them acquaintances, cause I'll call you a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Just people you know, though.
Yeah, like, but it's like there's levels. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Yeah, there's levels to like the people around me, the closest that.
There's people that are gonna benefit. The people in your circle, those are the people that are gonna like lift you up, pick you up when you're down, go through every single emotion with you, know all that stuff, everything.
Yeah.
And I
we,
feel like
we
other
talked about this the other day, how I told you about this certain girl. Cause I don't know if this is the wrong way to think about it, but I'm like, I don't have people in my life that kind of just don't benefit me. But I don't know if that's like the wrong way to look at it, because it sounds pretty harsh.
Like,
you know
don't
what I'm saying?
have no. I think that's great, bro. Don't have people in your life that are not gonna benefit you, bro. Because if they're not benefiting you, what are they doing?
That's what I'm saying. I just said it the other day, and I said it out loud. I'm like, wow, it sounds really harsh. Like, I don't know if that's kind of fucked up.
But that it's like
But
he was
it's
saying.
the
There's
truth.
some things that you don't want, but you need, and like
Yeah,
like
for
they're
sure.
Saying, like maybe you didn't want it to come out like that, but it needed to come out like that.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro. It's I think it's important to surround yourself with people that are gonna benefit you, and you're gonna benefit them.
For
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? Because it's a given.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and it's just I feel like it just kind of sucks sometimes when you like notice that you outgrow people. It's like, fuck, bro. Like,
And bro, and that's part of the process.
You gotta
bro.
embrace that.
Yeah, that's part of the process, bro. My people, my guys who were like my best friends, bro, throughout high school, even after high school, like a year or two, bro.
All fell out.
Yeah,
Literally,
and we
bro.
were literally family, bro. Like I you know, my circle is completely different than what my circle was years ago.
People are scared to just escape that circle. They want to stay with the same circle. They're scared to outgrow themselves. And I don't know why people are like that, bro. People are scared to embrace change. Just change in general, bro.
And bro, as I've like grown, bro, I think it's really important to surround yourself with people doing better than you. Because when you surround with people better than you,
Makes you want to do better.
yeah, and not only that, but like you're gonna learn from them, bro, and you're gonna grow. You know what I'm saying?
All you're doing
that's
is
how
going to be learning.
Yeah, I
things
see it
from
that
them.
way too.
Like,
I would do that with soccer, bro. I'd always tell my mom, put me on a different team. She's like, Jacob, why? Like, just be consistent with one team. I'm like, dude, I've outgrown these people. Like, I'm the best on the team. Like, I'm not gonna grow as a person. Like, grow as a player.
Right.
Like, I need to be with people. Like, I was 15 playing with people that were like 21, like, or older. I don't remember. She was like, why do you want to do that? And I was like, because I'm the worst player on the team. That's how I'm gonna grow, though. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
bro. And
Just apply that to life.
apply that to life for sure, bro. Like I think mentorship and like having people around that are doing what you want to do is like a very important thing, bro.
Most definitely.
Relationships, bro. Like I think I got into the point in my life where I am now because of my relationships.
For
Definitely
sure.
because of my relationships, bro. My people around me, like with the barbershop, the guy was like my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how I was able to get the opportunity across.
For sure.
The cricket store, bro. Like I had been working with her for quite some time. The opportunity came up. Cricket store, YouTube,
Yeah.
bro. My boy Ryan. You know what I'm saying? And then the opportunities to come too, bro. Like it's just people around you.
That's crazy.
And it comes back to this question, though. I hate to bring it back to this, but like I already asked you guys, but don't you think, like, wouldn't life be planned out then in that point? Because it's just like, oh, well, you're meeting this person and this person. I just feel like it would be planned out. Like, how is it that oh, you just met this guy at the barbershop, and then you know what I'm saying? Do that make sense?
Yeah, I think, bro, it's like you attract it. I really think it's a law of attraction in a way, bro. Like it's you attract that, bro. Because I attracted wanted to be a business owner at 19. I attracted the cricket store,
all
the
of
business
it.
after. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff that happened to me, like YouTube, bro. I had no clue about YouTube. I didn't even know what the fuck it was. Like I thought it was just an app where people listen to music.
But nah, it's more than that.
So I got introduced to it by like my boy Ryan, and then I was like, oh, there's a blogging part of it. This shit, like there's people out here putting their life. You know what I'm saying? So like that is like that could have been destined. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I truly don't think that. Actually, let me take that back. I do believe that you're destined, but that goes with everything, bro. Like your destination is destined, but that means that the process you're gonna go through is destined as well.
Yeah, I feel like it was meant to happen. Like even like for example, like this relationship with you and I, like how we didn't talk about it here, but how I saw you at like Sushi House and I was like, oh, what's good with this dude? Like you saw the tats or whatever, and then I met you at Liberty and I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. I just met this guy, and then we met again through I don't know how, and then it's like, well, if I never met you, like we wouldn't be doing this podcast, you know, right now. Like people wouldn't be watching this. Maybe this podcast is gonna help somebody else. It's just like a what's it called? Like just a ladder of how things work.
And I think that's a beautiful part about life, bro. It just unfolds in ways that you just never thought they would. It just unfolds like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that,
bro. And that's a beautiful part of this journey that we don't even know. We don't know, bro. Like we just don't know. It's just like you can feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you can think, you know, like I know I'm gonna be
like gut feeling.
Yeah, but you don't know, like nothing.
I think we're gonna have to wrap it up, guys, because we've gone through like 3 batteries already, bro.
Been out here for 2
We've
hours.
been talking for a long time. We actually might have to chop this up into 2 episodes. I'm not sure.
No, we will chop this up into 2 episodes.
Yeah. So, guys, if you guys want to see Isai back on the podcast, let us know. This was episode 3 of the Late Night Perspectives.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for
bro. Hell yeah,
my boy. It was good having you on. It's always
nice
good
meeting you, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Nice
Later, guy.
Later, bro.
Nah, bro. Always good having this guy on. This was some good conversation.
That shit was dope. That's why I wanted you on the podcast, bro, because I know we'd have like good conversations. We've had like really deep conversations too without the podcast, you know?
Yeah, bro.
So I was like, I gotta have Isai on, bro. So if you guys want to see him back, let us know in the comments down below or DM us. If you guys want to be on the podcast, DM me too, and we'll get you on here. Hope you guys enjoyed. We out.
There's still a lot to talk about, so definitely see me back on here, bro.
Yeah, hello. We gotta have you back on, bro.
Yes,
honestly.
sir. Most definitely.
That's pretty chilling.
All right, guys.
Is that it? Oh wait, do you want to like shout your or put your like Instagram or something? Well, I'll put it anyways in the description. But if you want to shout anything out,
if you guys want to go ahead and follow me, my Instagram is Isai Lopez with the X at the end. And I do have a YouTube channel, so if you guys want to go ahead and search me up,
hell yes.
Isai. And yeah, bro.
Sheesh.
Link all that down below.
We're gonna put that in the description, right?
Hella, of course.
Most
Alrighty, guys. Later.
Later, Gators.